Okay with that. Hi Libra, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. I'm so sorry, darling. I started your reading. Oh God, I swear to God, my brain is just not functioning on all cylinders. So I started your reading. Load of spiel, really. Hi, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. This is your WTF reading for April. Sorry it's a little bit late, lovelies. I was trying to get those timeless readings out to everybody. But I'm hoping that these are going to go up as soon as they hit the computer. So I started the shuffle on the Elemental Oracle. I've got some new Oracle decks coming tomorrow. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share them with you. Oh, Libra, number 40. Look at this. How gorgeous is this? Atoms. Building. What is it that you're building? Now, a 40 in numerology, break it down to a number 4. It's about celebrations. It's about leaving behind what you're no longer aligning with. I'm not going to say get rid of what no longer serves you. It's the alignment we need to be thinking about, especially after the 23rd of March. So just know that whatever you're building on, it's literally, doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's building a family. It doesn't matter if it's building a business. It is starting from the very basics. Atoms. You've been building on this for some time. It's building and building and building momentum. And I have to say, do you know something? I just love this card, the way it's depicted. Look, she's just picking up all the atoms and putting them in her boat. And there's this lovely planet just up above her head. Is it a planet? Or is that actually the quantum field? Is it the quantum field? I think it is, actually. What a beautiful, beautiful card. You're light in your own way. Your atoms are all lit. Look at this. Building. You are building something amazing, Libra. Amazing. Wow. Thank you. So this is what started your what the fuck. Facing your fears and taking your power back. So manifestation, thank you. Movement and journey. What you can do about the situation, Libra. I'm not even going to put them back because I think that whatever this is, you need this reading to be as precise as you can have it. Because I just can't stop staring at that particular card. Yeah. There's lots. I'm not going to say there's lots more to do, but there's more to gather. There's more to gather. So, yeah, it's a nice card. Can I have how Libra is going to reconnect to their true selves, please? Thank you. And I think they want that as the outcome. This is going to be a long-winded reading, Libra. Sorry about that, lovelies. So, what started your what the fuck this week, darlings? 5 of Wands. I'm getting that there may be a lot of ego around you. A lot of people that seem to think that they know better than you, that they can do things better than you, that and they're not being very kind about it. It's kind of like our way or the highway. And I'm not suggesting for 1 second that you start blocking people or, you know, doing ghosting or gaslighting or anything like that, because it's very playground kind of stuff. But this is the kind of energy that I get from this. I don't get that these people are necessarily, I was going to say your age, but I'm kind of getting that maybe that their vibrational energy isn't as high as yours, and you can see the cracks, and it affects you quite differently to how it would affect these people, because they're still stuck in the energy of ego. They're not in the high vibrational energy where they can let go of ego, that they can see beyond that and see the bigger picture, which you are doing. You know that whatever it is that you are doing is created in that quantum field, and from atoms everything starts. Everything is created. It's a really nice start, but you know, that's a word of warning to start off with. It's not going to stay like that, lovelies. I think there is a decision to be made around whether you stay around these people, because a lot of it, they can make magic, but oh my god, they can make mischief. Absolutely. And they don't listen to the other side of things. So there is sort of like your side, their side, and then there's the middle ground, but they're not willing to shift from their side. So facing your fears and taking your power back, yes, it is going to be a leap of faith. Yes, it is required. Darling, when you're looking at a leap of faith, it shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't be anxious. It should be fun. That's what the Green Man is all about. The Fool is all about. They're fun because they've got no point of reference for anything else. They're just jolly and they want to go and play music and they want to dance and they want to sing. Let your hair down, Libra. Allow yourself to have some happiness. Again, facing your fears. What is wrong with the happiness that's being afforded to you? Now, I don't know if this is happening in April or later on in the year, but there is celebrations around you with friends, family and community. I do get that there may be a celebration in April, either a birth, a marriage, an engagement, a birthday party. It's that sort of thing. But there is a leap of faith that's going to be required. Let your hair down. Allow yourself to have that time. Taking your power back is stop self-restricting. Stop putting traps around yourself that are not necessary. People see you differently to how you perceive yourself. That bear's looking at you. That bear's not frightened of you. That bear is looking at you as, oh, you fucking idiot, I ain't putting my paw in that. You can put your fingers in it if you like, but I ain't doing it. Release the traps that bind you. Go with your mate, the bear, and go and dance with the wood nymphs, is what I'm saying. Just release the traps that bind you. You don't need. And lovelies, this is a bit of an apprenticeship, so I don't care what bleeding age you're at. Perhaps you've been through the mill and back with some relationships, and this is going to throw you into an apprenticeship. You're already well equipped. You know how to be in a relationship. You know how to be in love. But it's that extra bit of magic that you're looking for. And it's the apprenticeship that is happening around this that is going to lead you directly to... I'm going to say it's going to lead you directly to a relationship that is connected with people that you already know. Very nice. So, Manifestation, wish fulfillment and white may be fucked. It's definitely not fucked. Here you are presenting as the page of a Thames like you always do. Honestly. You are much more experienced than this, Libra, but you are drawing energy down from the universe. It's almost like you've gone back childlike in the light of the universe or your divine. But you're drawing energy from them. You're using your intention, your knowledge, your wisdom, and you're allowing the moon to illuminate for you the next steps forward. You're actually asking the universe, now what? You want to stand in your own power. King of a Thames, male or female, highly intelligent, highly intuitive, getting down to the nitty gritty, cutting down to the core. No playground antics. They don't like he said, she said. They don't like lies. They don't like innuendo. They want bare facts. So this could be something that you're kind of mulling about with, but it's definitely your energy. So I'm going to say to you, either you're already quite highly professionally qualified, or there is something that you want to do, again with the apprenticeship, that will lead to a better qualification for you. And it doesn't have to be formal. It can be an informal training course, but it will put you in good stead. There are contracts to be looked at and signed, and this is in your manifestation. So I'm kind of guessing that some of you are looking at starting your own business, looking at what it's going to take to get this business off the ground. Who's asking for their sunshine? Oh, yes. In your manifestation, you have got the Sun card. It's a yes card. Whatever this is that you're creating, even in your manifestation, the answer is yes. You can have it. It's yours. Keep going. This is the best summer's day you've ever had. Times it 1,000. Now, this may feel like it's in your manifestation, but let me tell you, you're well underway with this. You're well underway. You just need to do this alignment work. If things aren't aligning with you any longer, get them out of your way, because they will block you, as with nature. It is, and usually it's ourselves. We do it to ourselves, Libra. We give ourselves blocks that shouldn't be there, that have been put there by loads of people, and you should just be moving them out of the way. Six of a Thames. Movement and journey. Where the fuck you need to be. In calmer waters. Does that sound right? I know for me, this last few weeks, everybody seems to be stressed around me. Everybody seems to be in this Five of Wands energy. But I have to say that I personally, when I'm on my own with the dog in my house, I have moved into calmer waters, and I'm getting that is exactly where you're heading to, these calmer waters, being able to see the future just up ahead with more clarity. What can you do about this situation? Now this, wow, okay. There's a massive shift around you, Libra. In comes the battle wagon. Now, you look like you've come back from battle really triumphant. Yes, I've done it. I've sorted things out, and the universe is reminding you your hands are not on the reins. Just sit back and enjoy the journey. In comes the Star, the manifesting card. There's still a little bit more work to do, because healing isn't one and done. Healing is an ongoing situation, an ongoing issue that you really need to do some more work around to move out of... No, I'm going to rephrase that, not move out of. Move, and I'm going to say obstacles. Move your... traps that bind you, this self-restriction, this almost self-rejection. You need to do some work about that, because once you've cleared all of that shit out, then your star will have room to grow and your manifestations will come in larger than life. Just a little bit more work around it. Then comes in the Oak King to remind you, why are you still going around in circles? Why aren't you looking at things from a fresh perspective? And the perspective that they're asking you to look at it from is abundance. Whether you've got abundance or not, fine. And this is everything. It's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, sensual. It is going to be materialistic. So it's going to be financial. It's going to be home life. It's going to be career. They want you to think in abundant terms in order to shift. And it's a 10, so it's a completion and a new beginning. And what's in behind the 10 of Pentacles? Very earthy card, very business-like card. In comes the 10 of Chalices. If you are moving in abundance, whether it's an emotion, whether it's finance, whether it's good health, you are going to lead yourself straight to the 10 of Chalices. This is the completion of a family. This is bringing maybe families together, but this is definitely something that you really have been looking for a long while. Where there are 10s, there's going to be new beginnings. So there may be an opportunity to move. There may be the opportunity to swap careers. But with this, the opportunity to be happy is literally just round the corner. Now, there is somebody in your midst that is bleeding you dry emotionally, I'm going to guess. Maybe financially, but more emotionally. You're holding on to this for dear life for yourself, and rightly so. Because, my darlings, you have got some options, choices and blessings coming in with the 7 of Wands. That's what you can do about the situation. Sit back, enjoy the journey, continue with your healing. Look at things from a different perspective of abundance. Allow the love to come in. Hold on to some of that good stuff, that emotion for yourself. And then see your options, choices and blessings just open up in front of your eyes. Now, for Wands, that is projects, plans and people. So it could be that this is twofold. It could be a business venture, which I got really strongly in the beginning, but as it's unfolding, I think it will become a business and a personal relationship that is slowly building here. It's being built from the ground up. Oh, Libra, it's such a nice reading. Four of Athames, what can't you do anything about? I'm going to laugh at this because something's just happened to me and you wouldn't believe it if I told you, so I'm not going to. The universe is saying you need a time out. You need time to rest and recoup and kind of think things over. Kind of like, let's get rested and rejuvenated and just kind of like, yeah. I'm going to relax. I'm going to think things over. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. And if you can't sleep, darling, stop stressing yourself out that you cannot sleep. Stop stressing yourself out and wandering around the house. Get yourself into bed. Turn your phones off. Put the book down and take yourself off into a meditative state that you feel comfortable in, where you can go and visit all the nice places that you like to go to. Because that is as good as having a good night's sleep. It's just being able to relax enough to take yourself and shift yourself into a different paradigm. I don't even know where that word come from. Is that even like the right use of that word? Where did that word come from? What does it mean? Sorry, Libra, but it's not a word that I would usually use in my vocabulary. So it's got to be significant for one of you. A science and philosophy of paradigm is a distinct set of concepts and thought patterns, including theories, research methods, postulates and standards, where it constitutes the... Oh, get on with it. The word paradigm is Greek in origin, which meaning pattern. Ah. So it's to shift yourself out of the pattern of not being able to sleep and reteach yourself how to get into the paradigm state. That is lovely. And I've learnt a new world today. And that goes back to the atoms and creating this wonderful world for yourself, this wonderful way of going forward, reconnecting to your true self. Now Libra, this doesn't very often happen, but I have to say I've just peeked at the cards and it's made me smile. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Allow luck to come your way, Libra. Stop denying it. Stop denying that you're not worthy. Stop saying to yourself that it's never going to happen, because it doesn't matter how much you manifest. If you put negativity out there, you're cancelling out what it is that you're trying to achieve. So allow yourself to have this Wheel of the Year. Luck is on your side. It's also the ending and the beginning of something. So if you are ending something, it doesn't matter what it is, ending a job, ending a relationship, ending a way of thinking, a way of being, stop restricting yourself. Let it happen naturally. Don't spin that wheel in the hope for something better. Tread it carefully, tread it lightly, and let the divine do what they're supposed to do, because, my darlings, right in behind that, you really do need to let some love into your life. And it doesn't matter where it comes from. It doesn't matter if it's parents, if it's siblings, if it's cousins, if it's best mates, if it's lovers, if it's even acquaintances. Just let the love in. Do you know something? I just heard, learn to love yourself first. Learn to love yourself first. And then look who turns up in your reading. The Standing Stone. This is you, Libra. This is Justice in other decks. The Standing Stone. You are highly protected, Libra. Highly protected. You have got the sun shining on you. You should have warm, sunny days around you. Your scales are in balance, probably the best they've been for a long time. You've got the harm none message, which you strive not to hurt people. I know you do. And you've got the Labyrinth, which is completely clear. There's no blockages. You've got the Robust Daisy showing you how robust and strong you are as a person. And then you've got this lovely little spider in here that's just spinning his web. His web is so freaking strong that it can hold him up. So that's you reconnecting to your true self. Libra, you're not far off just being perfectly you. There's just a couple of bits that you need to be working on. And your outcome. Okay. In a bit of a dilemma, not knowing which way to go. 8 of Chalices. Everybody's got your back over this, but it's got to be your choice, darling. Step back from it. Listen, if there's options, you haven't got your answer. It's as simple as that. If something is presented to you and you have got several options, you have not got your answer to this or solution to the issue at hand. Whether you are going off on your jollies, whether you are starting a new business, whether you are just taking a break, you've got more than one option. It's not the answer. It is not the answer. Allow yourself with the 9 of Chalices to see who you are. your passions and desires. All your chalices are in the upright. You've nurtured all those chalices for everybody around you. Now it's your turn to turn on the passion and the desire, looking into that crystal ball and seeing your future with some clarity. Now, there's nobody else in that particular depiction, but what is it that you're seeing in the crystal ball? Are you seeing something absolutely wonderful for the future? And do you absolutely dread it because of issues that have gone on in the past? Let it go. Allow the moon to illuminate you first, and then illuminate for you what it is that you need to be tackling. Now, darlings, you threw a light into the world hunt. You threw a light into it, and it's uncovered a truth or an untruth. And there's decisions to be made around that truth or untruth. And if it doesn't align with you, you need to get rid of it. And in comes the Knight of Athames. Now, he comes in with messages that come in thick, fast and furious. They come in, honestly, he's drawing energy down from the universe to get the messages to where they need to be. But it's really fast moving, so blink and you may miss the message. So be really attentive of the things around you. Street names, number plates on cars is another one. Billboards, what's being said on the billboards. And right in behind all of that, you have got the Page of Chalices. Now, this is a water sign. This is going to be Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. And she's standing there with that chalice, knowing that you need to fill that chalice up for yourself. And what she's doing is standing there and asking you to reach into that inner child. The inner child that had aspirations and inspirations, and bring them forward. Bring them forward. Get that energy and those juices going back to what they should have been all along, Libra. In comes the Knight of Wands. Now, for you, this is telling you, please enjoy the journey. Enjoy the twists and the turns. It is going to be fabulous when you get to that sun, but the journey is a good portion of the destination, and it will give you fabulous memories. But also it could mean that there's somebody journeying towards you who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, that is going to have some sort of impact on your life. It's a nice reading, Libra. Nice reading. So let's just ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for April. Crikey. Well, okay, so they were the last ones to come out, weren't they? First, second, third, last lot. Okay, wise one. Grow within your current situation. Do not dismiss where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. Take charge with authority. Don't let anybody sway you into believing that you cannot do what it is that you want to do. High Priestess, harness mystic powers. My favourite card in the deck. This was the card that I bought this whole deck for. Drum, dream and journey, darlings. Eagle, again, you've got the perspective card. See from a higher perspective. Seer, see beyond the current situation. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. And Direction Guardian, choose your path. Libra, wherever you are in the world, darlings, please be safe. And I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.